Okay, 17, here we go. Okay, you have to read really slow. Don't pick at a problem. Don't kind of glance at it and try to grab key facts. That works in other classes. It doesn't work here. You have to slow, like really slow. It says if the line tangent to the graph of f, stop right there. The line tangent to the graph of f. As soon as I read that, I'm going to draw this picture. So I've got f. I have a line tangent to f. Here's a line that is tangent to f at the point 1, 7. Questions to there? As that line tangent passes through the point -2, -2. So the line tangent also goes through the point -2, -2. Then f prime of 1 is what? So they're asking me to identify the numeric value of this symbol. I can't identify the numeric value of that symbol unless I know the meaning of that symbol. So if you, right at this moment, are not remembering the meaning of that symbol, you need to grab a flashcard and make one so that you will, on the day of the test, not have to search your memory for the meaning. You'll just know it. Okay, if you are waiting to get things memorized, you're going to have a really hard time on the test, because the test demands so much of your thinking power to solve the problem. If you're using up that brain power just to remember things, you can't. There's nothing left over to solve the problem. So you've got to get the flashcards memorized quickly. So on a flashcard, if I were making one, I would write. This is as good example as any. So on one side of the flashcard, I'd just write that, f prime of 1, and then a question mark. And when I flip the card over, it would say number 1. F prime of 1 is the tangent slope of f at x equal 1. So this orange box represents a tangent slope. So, points for Abby for asking. So the orange box, f prime of 1 is the tangent slope of f at x equal 1. Tangent slope of f at x equal 1. If you ever run out of flashcards, just ask. I'll bring you more. So. Item 2, there's 2 meanings to this. You have to know both. Item 2, f prime of 1 is also the y-coordinate of f prime at x equal 1. Please, Cassie. 2 points for asking. So f prime of 1 is also the y-coordinate of f prime at x equal 1. So this symbol has a meaning when you're thinking about f. It has a related but different meaning when you're thinking of f prime. On the graph of f, the symbol represents the tangent slope of f. On the graph of f prime, the symbol represents the y-coordinate of f prime. You have to know both of them. You'll be tested on both. So, questions? Okay. Every time I see this symbol, because I know there are 2 meanings, I'm thinking, okay, which meaning should I be using? So somebody earns some extra credit, raise your hand and tell the class which of those 2 meanings makes more sense in the context of this problem. Should I be thinking of the y-coordinate of f prime, or should I be thinking of the tangent slope of f, and why? Key to this class is you can't copy. You have to know why. Like, what's the reason? Brecken?
You're going to use the tangent slope of f because you can't find the y value of f prime 1 with that information.
Yeah, they don't really say anything on the board about f prime. They at least show something about f.
Yeah.
So it, to me, is saying, hey, if I pay attention to the tangent slope of f, seems to be a better choice. So how many had your hand raised would have said that had I called on you? 0.2 per bracket. So I'm looking for right here, I want the slope of that red line. The tangent slope of F. Okay, if you take the red line and you make it longer and longer and longer, it becomes the same line as the purple. The purple and the red line are, I mean, I like to think of them, there's lots of ways to think of it. To me, I think of them as different lines. The tangent slope is this little tiny slope of the curve right there. This tangent line has the same slope. So if I can find the slope of the purple, I know the slope of the red. You need me to talk about that. So raise your hand if you know how to find the slope of the purple. So Maya?
It's little y where, like, so it's -2 -7 -2
So Maya's saying, look here and determine how much y is changing. So from y of -2 to y of 7, y value changes by 9. -2 to 1, the x value changes by 3. So the slope of the purple is 3. So the slope of the red is 3. Therefore, f prime of 1 is 3. How many knew it before she said it? 0.2 for Maya. Question. Cool, let's do another one. Stop that video.